Welcome to the tutorial on the Primenet Employee App. And in this tutorial, we're going to be going over how to change departments, how to clock in and out when we're required to change departments, jobs, and things like that. So the first thing you're going to do is download the Primenet Employee App. And once that's downloaded, we want to log in. You'll need the server URL, and that should be https://execupay9.primenettime.com. You should already have this information, but this is what I'm using here on this. You will also have the company code that you need given to you to be able to utilize it here. This is just my demo account here. You will have a card ID and a PIN. Your supervisor may call it any number of things, but basically it's a card ID in the system, which is going to be usually a 4-digit number, and then a 4-digit PIN, give or take. It could be 3, it could be 2, but you will need these items in order to successfully log into the app. So I'm going to go ahead and enter this here and then click login. And we can see I've been set up to be able to clock in and out, go to lunch, come back from lunch or end my lunch. And I've also got the transfer down here. I do have the view latest punch right here. I click on that. I don't have anything in here yet, but I would be able to see what my last punch was if I was not sure. I've got up here at the top different things that I can go into just as needed or whatever's been given to me to be able to do. But our main focus on this particular video is to go over switching departments, transferring departments. There is another tutorial that walks you through how to download, log in, and what the different functions do within the menu up here. So if you're an employee that needs to change departments or divisions or something like that, when you clock in or out, maybe you're on the move a lot or you're doing different jobs, this is for you. So first thing in the morning, I'm going to clock in, and immediately it's going to ask me, enter my division, enter my department. So I'm going to click on the division, and I'm going to select my division here. Then I'm going to click on department, and I'm going to come down and choose the department that I'm working in right now as I clock in. I'm going to click done. Success. Punch accepted successfully. At this point, I shut the screen on my phone. I go to work and do whatever it needs to do for working. And at some point of the day, I'm going to have to change my division. Maybe I have to go to another location, or I'm switching over to do another job. Anything like that is what this transfer is for. We only use the transfer button after we have clocked in for the day. We have to clock in first. And as you've seen, when we clock in, that sets our division and our department, and we go to work. Now, at any point during the day, if I'm just going to switch jobs, then I use the transfer. If for whatever reason I have to clock out because maybe I'm traveling 2 hours, I don't know any circumstances that depends on your company. But I don't know, in instances like that where you do have to clock out, then when you come back and clock in a couple hours, half hour, whatever, it's going to ask you to reconfirm what division, what department, what job, and things like that that you're working in. That is handled through here. But to switch things during the day when you're not clocking out, you will use the transfer. So as you've seen me, I clocked into that department and that division. I've done what I need to do in that. I now need to go into another one, and I'm going to click on transfer. I'm going to change. We're going to go to Boardwalk, and we'll come down here to, I don't know, I think I was in equipment before. Let's do custodian. So now my division is Boardwalk. Now my department is custodian. And I only have division and department enabled in this company. You could see maybe just one, enter job. or enter project, or maybe you have 4 of them in here to choose from. This is just my demo company that I have set up, and I've got 2 options for them to change. It just happens to be that those options are division and department. So don't let that give you any concern if yours look different while you're doing this. You'll know which ones are yours and what needs to be changed while you're doing this. So once I have selected what I needed, I click done. Punch accepted successfully. I put the phone away and I go about and I do my work for what I just transferred into. As soon as I'm done sweeping up, I come back up here and click transfer. Maybe I'm still in Manhattan, but maybe now I'm working as an instructor. I click done. Put my phone away. I go do my instructing. At the end of the day, after I've done all my jobs and I'm ready to go home, that's when I will use the out. I'll click out. And if you have any questions that are asked, you'll either answer yes if it works or leave it on no, and then click done. Not everybody has a question when they clock out. So don't be surprised if you don't see a question, but you'll want to see that punch success down here turn green, and then you'll be able to go about where you're going. I still don't have anything in here on this. To log out, you click the 3 dashes, and down at the bottom is where you would click if you need to log out. Otherwise, just click outside and we're back here. Close your phone, come back in anytime you need to clock in or out. Thanks for watching our tutorial on transferring departments, and hopefully this helps.